continuing the conversation about walking lines here, and in this case I'm going to talk about some bluegrass walking lines, bluegrass specific walking lines that you might find. And you know, the thing behind a walking line is a common question that I get asked a lot is how do you come up with them, or how do you know what to play? And the basic answer to that, to me, is that most lines are they come out of a scale or some sort of whatever the tonality that you're playing in. They're gonna come out of the chords that you're playing in. So having a basic knowledge of the scale or the key that you're playing is going to help you as you develop your walking lines. And so that's why I totally encourage you to stick with the program and go to the lessons where we talk about scales and spend some time which you're practicing with your scales. And that's why they're important. They seem maybe a little tedious at times, but it's really an important thing as you develop as a bass player. And one of the first just basic walking line that I'd like to show you is just walking from the 1 up to the 4. And in this case, I'm going to do it in the key of G, because that's a key that we play in a lot in bluegrass. It sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done an octave lower. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you've heard that. You know, and you know, recognized it maybe as a walking line, but maybe you didn't think, well, it's just the first half of a scale. And that's how it comes into play. So let's do it a little bit in time. I'm just going to rock back and forth with my root and 5. If you notice how my hand is moving as I'm doing that, so I'm playing root and 5, and I'm going to play the 1, 2, and I'm using my hand shape to get that 3, just the basic hand shape that we've been working on. And I'm going to shift now up to the 4. And we can also get there like this. So that's a really great and useful run that you can use. You could do it a little faster in the same tempo. And in that case, I actually played the 1 twice, if you'll hear it. Or however you need to do so it works out in the timing of the song. But both ways are effective, whether you do it the walk up right on the beat or actually play it faster, like that. Another run that you can do is the opposite, the descending, going back from the C. And then if you're going to the D chord, or the 5 chord, in this case it's a D because we're in the key of G. If you're going to the 5 chord, you've probably heard a run something like this. So let's look at what those notes are so you can understand how we got the run, and then you can find it yourself in any key. And so I'm playing this note, and this note. So we know that's our open G. We also know that there's another G right there. So let's use that for illustration purpose right now as our 1. And now I'm going to shift to get that note that we played. So let's see, if that's the 1 and I'm playing a half step below it, what note is that? That's a 7. It's a major 7. And then a whole step below that major 7, if we're going backwards in a scale, is a 6, down to the 5. So you see how we've just gone to the other end of the scale from the octave and walked back down and created another walking line, all based around a scale. Let's do it a little faster. And then of course, the obvious, we could play it, use that scale in reverse to go back up to the 1. Just by playing that 5, 6, 7, up to the 1. See how it all ties in together? And it's all based on just a scale. So that's why it really does matter and help if you spend some time with your scales and you can start to see this. It also really helps you if you've spent the time, as I know you are, working on your hand shape and getting that whole step, half step ratio going with your hands so that your fingers automatically go to this shape, and then you can find your way and know that you're going to be playing in tune whenever you're trying all your new stuff. So I'd love to see you guys see your progress and have you send me some videos showing me some walking lines. It would be great to see. I'll be looking for hand form and pitch and tone and timing. Do it with a metronome, and you can change it up and make up your own. I would love to see that.